poet was asked, okay, you're outside your house and it's burning down. You've got to go in and save one thing. What would you save? And he said, the fire. You know, you got to have the fire, right? So I've discovered in the act of doing this work that there is a common theme in all of my stuff, and I suspect that we know a lot more about what the human shape does to our emotions than we realize. These types of images have retained a currency over the eons to have a place in the year 2000 plus. So this idea of idolation, there's elements that you would have seen before, and the artists that existed before history started recording their names, they had a kind of commonality in their inspiration, and it was this idea that the human form is this miraculous, terrifying, beautiful thing. The concept of idol worship is something that's been confusing theoreticians and philosophers and religious types, and I find that if you assign some sort of meaning or value to a shape, if it transports you somehow, then maybe what it does is truly transmit what it is in itself. There we go. So what's happening is I have all of these pieces that I'm making for this exhibition. I have to finish all of the sculptures, then make molds of everything, then make the ceramic shell of all of the molds, then make the bronzes out of the ceramic shells, and then finish them up with patinas and stand them and prepare them for the exhibition. You know, it's pretty fun. It's a little dangerous, a little explosive, but just with a little care and a great deal of desire, you can make this thing happen. See how it's splashing? That means it's plenty hot enough right there. If I was standing at the mouth of a cave, and that cave represented sort of human history almost, you know, having begun in a cave, and I walked through the very lit entrance of that cave, I would see these sculptures made of butter and these tremendous temporal ornaments that would decorate the contemporary second millennium wherever we are. And I realized, you know, one dark night that if you walk a little farther back down that cave, you'll see work that hasn't got as much light on it. Like, for instance, you might go past 19th century sculpture, and you know, it's pretty well lit and you can see it, and you can pretty much have the experience that it wants to give you pretty quickly. But the farther you go down that cave, the darker it gets, the more narrow. And what you find, I think, is that the deeper you get into this thing, the more open your eyes are, because you know that something is hidden down there. And I find that I'm getting my sculptures, the images, from the back of the cave. I'm going back there, I'm groping around, I'm feeling these things, and the sensation I get from these things is so primally moving, you know, it's so kind of guttural. It's like at the bottom of the well, you know, bringing up that deepest, coldest water and looking at your reflection in it and getting this sort of spooked, moved tremor. That is something that has, it's something that I recognize, it's something that I know, but it's not something that's in my common experience, in my daily life. It's something that's coming from the light, whatever light there is in the back of that cave. And I think that that was the realization for me. It was like, you know what? I want to go back there, beat up that saber-toothed tiger, stab him with his own teeth, and get the sculptures he's guarding and drag him out. And that's, you know, that's the game, right? Next one should cook pretty quick because the first pot there's a little bit of metal.